and I was about to start talking mad garbage about her. I was like, "Oh yeah, she's a hoe."
Yeah.
And then I was like describing her to the black guy, and then he was also there. So he's like, "Wait, is she?" And then he started describing her again to me, and I was like, "Yeah." And then I pulled up her Instagram, like her. He's like, "Yeah, dude, that's my sister."
Would you rather get fucked by a guy or a girl with a strap on?
Well, I mean, does the dude like have it on backwards? Just like hits you from the front and then just turns around like hits you from the back, or is it just like one on top of the other?
No, it's just you and like one other person. But would you rather it be a dude or a girl with the strap?
But if the dude has it, he already has a wiener. So
What are you thinking?
What? So would you rather get with a dude or a girl with a strap on?
You know, I'm saying like, would you rather get fucked by a dude or a girl with a strap on?
Oh, I thought you meant a dude with a strap on or a girl with a strap on.
No.
I mean, it's not gay if she's a girl, right?
I've only done one of those things. I'm not saying which one.
I mean, that's not even like a question. Like, if it's a dude, you're just gay. If you're a girl, if it's a girl, like, you don't gotta tell anybody about it. Like, people might find out, but it's like, okay, I was still with a girl.
I was still with her. So just not the way you're thinking.
Yeah. If you're like, dude, I had sex with a guy, you're just gay. It's like, I know this girl, right? She has sex with like a bunch of dudes. She had sex with like 5 dudes, right?
Yeah.
And everybody calls her a slut. Which I don't think is really fair, because when I have sex with 5 dudes, everybody calls me gay.
Oh yeah.
It's like, that's double standards, right?
Yeah.
That's not fair.
You don't cook one meal and become a chef.
All right.
So.
Just gotta try it once.
I mean, 5 might be a little different, but.
I mean, yeah, I was in college, so I was experimenting.
Oh yeah.
It was the weekend.
Oh yeah.
Had socks on.
It makes sense.
I taped my toes together, so they were crossed.
Oh yeah, and then you gotta say no homo.
I said, what's it? I said no hetero.
What do you mean by that?
It's like all the gay guys when they forget to say no hetero after having sex with a girl. All sad.
Oh, let me flip this around.
I got one. So, would you rather have sex with a perfect 10, like personality, looks, everything, perfect 10, or 2 7s? And they're like top end 7s. And it's like a one-time thing. Like, it's not like you're gonna marry her or anything.
Yeah.
So it's either one time with a 10, or you can do it one time with 2 7s. So you either have like just normal sex or a threesome. Because most people who say they have threesomes, it's usually with like 2 5s.
Yeah.
Or a 7 and a 5. But then, when has the last time you ever met a 10?
Exactly. So yeah, I'm thinking probably the 10. Yeah. So I feel like if it's a 10, then like it's a 10.
Yeah.
You can't have 7's not the same as 10.
Yeah, but it's 2 7s.
That doesn't add up though.
I mean, that's 14. That's more than a 10.
Yeah, but it could be like a 7, 2. So 2 7s. Like one's like a hotter 7, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Then you just have like a kind of 7, and then a hot 7. But with the 10, you have a 10. Like there's no like maybes,
See, but my thought process is I'm all in it for the experience. So if you go with a 10, who's to say it's going to be good?
I mean,
Just because she's a 10 doesn't mean it's going to be good. So you say, well, I had sex with a 10. It's like, was it good? Like, no. But like I had a threesome. Everybody's like, oh, okay. Like, that's just, if you tell people you had a threesome, they're going to be more intrigued than if you tell people you had sex with a 10.
I mean, I'm probably still gonna stick with a 10 because they're a 10 for a reason.
Yeah, but I mean that's looks and personality.
Yeah,
doesn't mean they know what they're doing. That's why she's probably single.
Yeah, I mean that's why I like, I just watch other people so I can coach them.
Exactly.
When it's time.
That's why I like what's it called? Cuckold?
Oh, what's it called? When you have like the open relationship or whatever?
No, like when like if I have my wife and then I watch her have sex with other people.
Oh. Would you ever do that?
No. No.
Yeah.
Maybe. Depends on kind of money you're offering me.
I was just talking like no money at all. It's just she wants to do it.
That's why would I do that? If she wants to do that, bye.
Yeah.
You just don't want to have sex with me. Just watching somebody else clap your wife's cheeks, like I'd kill that person, and then I'd kill her.
All right. What are you gonna do? Like, let's say you and your wife just chilling, watching a movie, and she like looks over at you and she's like, "Hey, can we have a threesome with your best friend?"
I would say yes, and then when I come in with my best friend, it's obviously going to be a girl because that's not what she's thinking about.
It has to be a guy though.
I mean, how long have I been married to her?
I'll say, it's going on 5 years, but it hasn't been like the best 5 years.
How many people know about her?
I would say probably like, I wouldn't say like your distant family, but definitely like your close family and maybe like, a handful of your friends.
So she asked for it.
Yeah, like she asked for it.
And she knows who my best friend is.
Yeah.
No. That just means she wants to have sex with him. Like maybe if it was just getting started,
yeah,
it's like a year in, I was like, I don't really like her anymore. Let's do it for the experience.
Well, that's just a girl, but there's no girls here.
Let me FaceTime one real quick. She's not gonna appreciate that if I call her.
She says I've tried.
Call Victoria.
Alright. If not, we'll call Michael.
They're both not gonna answer.
We'll see. Boom. They're both not gonna answer the question.
They're not gonna answer in general.
What time is it? 9? So yeah, it's
9:23.
Yeah, it's 12 o'clock in Tennessee.
You're the only 10 I see. Alright, it's ringing 3 times. Hang up.
Where's Michael?
If you let FaceTime ring for more than 5 times, I think you got issues. I let it ring 3 times. If I actually want to talk to you, I'll let it ring 5 times. Any more than that, you got problems.
See, I never know because like I've called people and I've let it ring like 5 times.
Yeah.
But they'll be like, "Oh, why'd you hang up? It only rang twice or once."
What?
So yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know if it's like a connection issue or what.
So I went multiple times when it would ring. I didn't really want to talk to them.
You just press it, hang up.
So I call them, and then I let it go 3 times.
Yeah.
And on the 3rd one, I hang up. But right before I hang up, I hear them answer it.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, awkward. And they text me like, why'd you hang up? I was like, you didn't answer. What do you mean? I'm going to call them back.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, sometimes you call people back and they won't answer.
It's like, you literally just told me to call you back like 2 seconds ago. And then I put, why don't you answer? You're like, hold on. Like, you literally texted me, hold on. Like, you could have just answered.
There's no way you're busy in the 2 seconds that it took me to call you back.
Exactly. It's like my dad. I don't understand that guy. Like, he'll call me at like 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll see it at like 9:10. And then I call him back. And then he won't answer. And then he'll call me back like at 9:20. And then I won't answer. And then I'll call him back at 18. And then he won't call me back for like 10 minutes.
They just play fucking phone.
Yeah.
Ping pong.
It's like, what are you doing? I know you're at home.
Oh,
He's like, why weren't you answering? I was like, I called you back. You're the one that's not answering.
Oh, man. He said, I was waiting for you to call. No, you weren't.
Legit. I'm sure you just looked at your phone. Like, I don't even like that kid.
So I'll give him 10 more minutes.
It's 1, 2.
All right, third one, good one. Oh, man.
Yeah. Good times. Good old days when social medias weren't barely like even a thing. So when you actually got like talk to females, they'd give you their number.
Yeah.
And you just have like 8 unsaved numbers in your phone. But now it's just social medias.
Dude, I don't know if you saw that video. I saw it like a couple days ago, but like dude's in the store, like he sneezes, and there's like a girl behind him. She turns around, she's like, I have a boyfriend. I'm like, what?
Like what you want to?
Man, motherfucker say, bless you, goddamn.
Females are something else.
Yeah.
I feel like there's so many like females in the world saying, you know, we want equality. And it's like, you know, I'm all for it, but
Yeah.
you know, you don't want equality. You want all the good things.
Just saying, if you hit me,
I'm hitting you back. It's things like there's always females on social media, mainly Twitter, because females like to complain on Twitter. They're always like, just went out with this dude and he made me split the bill. Just went out with this guy and he took me to the movies, didn't buy no popcorn or anything.
Yeah.
It's like,
what
did you do?
First of all, like if I go to I haven't been to the movies in years. I don't know about you.
No.
But I don't even care about popcorn. Like I'm there for the
fucking
movie.
Literally. If I'm paying what $14, $15 to go to the movies, it better be a movie that I want to watch. I'm not gonna sit there. Like maybe if I'm with somebody, I'm like, you want some popcorn?
Yeah.
And like, maybe get some popcorn.
Yeah.
Because popcorn from the movie theaters, like they just got some great butter.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what they put in there, but
plus, I mean, it's like a half-hour like intro to the movie, and like by that time the popcorn's already gone.
pretty much. And you're
Yeah.
like, man. Usually they give you like a free refill because
Yeah.
it's like $30 for popcorn.
Yeah.
So like, man, I gotta get up and go get some more popcorn, and then you miss like 5 minutes of the movie.
That's why somebody asked why like I haven't been in the movies. I was like, that right there. Like I don't have to do that upstairs.
Right. The only last time I've been to the movies was when I watched Endgame.
I didn't watch that in the movies. I don't think I did.
That's a whole other story.
Yeah.
Good time. Great movie.
No stories this podcast.
No stories. That's a great one, then.
Yeah, I don't remember what I was there for. I think it was like a Fast and Furious movie, but it wasn't like any of the recent ones. So
Yeah.
it was like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, and I didn't pay for that.
Yeah.
Last time I paid to go to the movies was probably, I think it was senior year, maybe the year after that.
Yeah.
I went to watch, was it? I don't remember what movie it was. I think it was some movie where the world got flooded. It was, I don't know if it was the world, but
Oh, was it like the one with the rock?
no, it was like a while ago.
Oh.
And then there was like crocodiles everywhere, and then everybody had to swim away from the crocodiles.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember what it's
that
called.
movie. I don't know why we went to go watch it, but I was with this girl,
Mhm.
and she wanted to watch it. So it's actually like I like that girl because she was my work wife.
Yeah.
So we would always go places and do things,
Mm-hmm.
but she was like a respectable female. So one time I would go, or one time we'd go, I'd pay for it, and the next time we go, like, she would pay for it.
Oh yeah.
And that time, like, I took her,
Mm-hmm.
I paid for the tickets, and then she bought, like, some snacks and stuff.
Oh, was it? What is it? Crawl? Is that what
Maybe.
it's called?
I don't remember. I think so, yeah.
Who's in this?
It wasn't very good. I was stalking through most of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know any of these actors.
But it was, we did it online, so we did, like, the old people thing.
Oh, yeah.
So we got it for cheaper. And then we got to reserve our seats, so
Mm-hmm.
nobody was there. There was, like, a couple people there, but
Yeah.
we reserved them. We got there, like, when the movie started, so, we don't have to pick our seats because it was already reserved. We didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
And they were like, man, because when they scan their tickets, they're going to say, like it's senior citizen or whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, oh, don't say anything. Don't say anything. I'm like, oh, no, I bought the wrong one.
Yeah.
But they didn't say anything. I was like,
Yeah.
cool. And we just walked in and watched the movie. And that was it. Yeah. No, nothing happened. That was just went to go watch a movie.
Nah, I think we just went because like we were with our cousins or whoever it was, and they were like, "Oh yeah, let's go watch this." And I was like,
Okay.
"I don't care."
Drive-ins are way better.
Yeah.
I 100% prefer drive-ins.
I don't think I've ever been in a drive-in.
You need to go. Need bring a female.
I don't even know if there's any like around here.
There's one on Bradshaw
Oh shit.
by where the skating rink used to be. That's it. Skate, was it the rink? What was it before that? It was like Cal. You didn't go to school around here.
Nah.
We used to go there every year for our at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
It was our field trip for 1st through like 6th grade. We go there every year. I forget what it's called. They changed the name to the rink, I think, and then they closed it down.
Oh, it's about the golf course?
I think so. Let's see. Would you rather have 100K cash, no tax, just 100K in your hands,
Mm-hmm.
or 150K
Mm-hmm.
to build a car? You already have the car,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get 150K.
Any car?
Any car. 150K to put in the car, but you can only buy things for the car. You can't buy like a sofa, but like, oh, I'm gonna put it in the car. Yeah, it has to be car parts, things for the car.
I can't buy a house with a garage for the
Yes.
car.
Gotta be car parts, tires, carbon fiber stuff,
But
anything.
The 100K for anything.
100K just cash in hand, do whatever you want with it. Or 150K to put into a car, even a car you don't have.
Probably just 100K straight up.
What'd you do with the 100K?
Honestly, like I'd probably put like half of it towards like a car, and the other half towards like a house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably the way to go.
Like if it's right now at this very moment, I would do the 100K.
Yeah.
For the exact same reason. But if it was like 10 years in the future where I already have a house,
Yeah.
definitely towards a car. No matter what you do, you put 150K into the car. That honestly, that's not even a lot of money.
No. Oh man.
Because that's not including the car.
Mm-mm.
So if you get like a really fancy, you can get like a Lamborghini, and that supercharger for that thing costs like 10K.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus Christ. And you get you can get a whole like LSX crate engine for like 15K.
Dude, yeah, imagine getting a Lambo just to LS swap it.
Dude, I would 100% do that. That makes so many people mad.
I just keep thinking of that 2JZ Lambo.
Disgusting. Worst idea ever anybody had.
Man.
Let's get a Lambo and make it worse.
I just love like reading through the comments in there because everybody was so triggered.
It's like, why? It's like, there's no point. It's like two Jay-Z swapping a Corvette. Like, I would personally come to your house and shoot you in the head.
Oh man.
I'm gonna take something that was once great, take off 2 cylinders, and make it less great. He's talking to this dude. He's probably not gonna watch it, but he's like, V6 is put out. You could get the same amount of power in a V6 and a V8. Like in a V, you can get the same amount of power as a V8 in a V6.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe if you have a fully billet engine and a V6 and like a stock V8.
Yeah.
But if you, this is why everybody gets GTRs, because they're a twin turbo V6 and they put out what is it, stock? Like 600 horsepower?
Yeah, I think it's like 650 or something.
And then you get a stock V8 and it's like 400 horsepower. But if you twin turbocharge the V8, you're going to put out like 1500 horsepower. Just doesn't make sense.
Oh, just straight 600?
600.
Yeah. It's for 113K
For
though.
Twin turbo V6
Yeah.
puts out 600 horsepower.
Let me see.
You could put a single turbo on an LS3, which was made back in like, what, 2006?
Yeah.
And you can make that power. You can make more than that.
Nissan's website, build one real quick.
For 113K. You know what I do with 113K? Get a C5.
Supercharger.
I could supercharge and twin turbo it. Like do with the Hellcats. Put supercharger on it. And then twin turbo tailpipe kit. Put out like 1500 horsepower with a fully built engine. I could put all this aero on it. I could probably make everything carbon fiber at that cost.
Yeah. Let me see this. Because there's a regular GTR and then the Nismo.
Nismo's probably like 20 more grand.
Yeah.
Just because it's a Nismo.
Nope. 100 more grand.
Jesus Christ, for what?
It's just, I didn't even put anything on it. I just went straight to summer.
Yeah, what do they have on a Nismo? Leather seats? Is it 200K for a Nismo?
Yeah. Payment calculator on
It went
that
from an
shit.
8-inch to a 10-inch screen.
Yeah.
Leather instead of cloth. And you get sequential headlights. 100K. You probably get those Nismo badging on everything.
Oh shit. Let's get the
Some
fuck out.
Nismo tailpipes. Nismo intake. Gives you like 5 extra horsepower. Worthless. So what do I know? I'm not a commie.
Oh, Nismo's still straight 600.
See?
For 100K more, you get no horsepower more than the other one.
All badging and interior. Bless you.
Thanks.
Any day. Except Tuesdays. Tuesdays are my day.
Oh, today was Tuesday.
Today is definitely not Monday.
No.
It's November 23rd, Thursday at 11:27 a.m. Don't fact check that.
Ah, you're 100% right. Alright. Are we getting,
11:28.
you getting into it now?
Oh yeah, what are we getting into? Your girl? I'll get into her any day.
Uh-huh.
Not like really, can I have her number?
No.
Oh.
I'm still trying to get her number.
Alright. Trying to get her number forever now. She's just plain hard to get.
I'm starting to think she doesn't have a phone.
Day 37 of her being in the shower. She's getting real clean.
I told her to text me when she got home. I guess she's homeless. Oh man.
Have you ever had that happen to you?
What?
Have like a female be like, I'm getting in the shower or I'm going to sleep. You know, I text you when I wake up. Like she never texts you.
Nah, I don't think that's happened. I think they just like texted me like way after they were supposed to.
Yeah. Like 3 days later, oh my god, I just seen that.
Oh my god, I fell asleep. For 3 days?
I forgot. I don't understand that. Because I know you have your phone in your hand.
Yeah.
All day.
And I know other people are texting you, so you're looking at your messages.
Yes. Like, I get it. I've had it happen to me before.
Yeah.
But that was, like, on a really busy day.
Yeah.
That was when, like, every person in my family texted me because they needed something. And then I ended up texting other people because I needed something from them or something.
Yeah.
So your message is here, and then I have like 6 or 7 other people in front of there, so I don't see a little blue dot there, and I completely forget that I texted you because I was at work, and then I got home when I was busy.
Yeah.
And then when it's like 9 o'clock at night, and I'm looking at my phone, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But
so usually, for me, like I'll forget, but my thought process is just like, well, I haven't texted back. And I'm
and then I go look at it, like, did I send it?
Yeah.
And then you didn't send it, and then it's like,
and I'm like, oh fuck, I never texted back.
Yeah. And then, that'd be like an hour or 2 most of the time, unless I'm super busy.
Yeah.
Because I do that. Especially if it's someone that I want to talk to, or like I usually talk to, like, every day or occasionally, and I'll talk to them. And then I'd be sitting there like, it's been a couple hours, why haven't they answered?
Yeah.
And then I go back to look at it and I'm like, okay, well, I sent it, they must be busy.
Yeah.
Or, oh, I forgot to answer. But it's like they'll sit there for like 3 days. Like, do you think you're popular?
Yeah.
What is the goal of that?
I don't know.
Like, if you don't want to talk to me, just don't talk to me.
Yeah, and then like I've had it happen where like, you know, people, they'll reply like days or like hours later and they're like, oh, I just didn't feel like being on my phone or whatever.
It's like you were on TikTok.
It's like, I know for damn well you were on your phone. You're telling me for 3 days you didn't touch your phone.
I'd like to see that happen. It's like, leave me alone. It's me time.
No one talk to me right now. No one talk to me right now. I just...
Yeah, and then you have all 15 of the people that think that you're their friends are not your friends, and they just, you know, a bunch of dudes in your DMs like, oh my god, are you okay? Oh my god.
It's like only the real ones know what's going on.
It's like, no, nobody knows what's going on. What happened? You forgot to eat dinner? You're bloated?
Yeah.
Like, nobody cares.
If you need me, just text me. You have my number.
It's like, oh my god.
So, bro, you just said you didn't want to talk to anybody.
Oh my god, I'm not a real one. I don't have her number. What am I gonna do?
How do I get her number? Hey, are you okay?
Call her off star 67. No, you don't know me, but see me on Instagram. Got your number from a friend. Just want to make sure you're okay. You know, call me back.
Say, I know you don't know me, but somebody we could change that.
Literally outside right now.
How do you know where I live?
Don't ask questions. Shouldn't have put it on your driver's license.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute. How'd you get my driver's license?
Oh, man. I work at the DMV.
I don't even have a driver's license.
I got you one.
You do now?
You're welcome.
Okay.
So I'll take it, but please don't come back.
Anything for you, queen.
Oh, man.
It's like so easy to be a female.
Dude, literally.
Like, there's so many times that my sisters have sister has like a whole leg tattooed,
Yeah.
her arm like almost fully tatted out,
Mm-hmm.
and she's probably paid like $800
Jesus
just
Christ.
because dudes will like, oh yeah, I'll give you a tattoo.
Yeah.
Like, for what? What do you gain out of that? Nothing.
All you gotta do is just show a little bit of cleavage. You're good.
Honestly, it's just so easy. I don't understand. Like, no matter how ugly you are, there's gonna be a dude that'll simp for you.
Yeah.
I'm saying like, ugly girls can't get anything because ugly girls doesn't matter how ugly you are. You could be a 5 and just walk around to 10 dudes randomly and ask them if they want to have sex with you. At least 9 of them are gonna say yes.
Yeah.
It's probably 10 out of 10, depending on where you are.
I don't know if you've seen that video, but it was like this chick. She was like a solid 1.
Those are tough to find.
That's being nice. But she was like a solid 1. And it was on like Instagram. And she was like, oh, I think the dude at Burger King had a crush on me.
Oh, I see that.
It's like goes to the dog with like a side eye. It's just like, the fuck?
No.
That shit was so funny.
It's like he was just like, he was looking at you, he was like, dude, that's the 3rd time today. It's like, are you okay?
So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm looking at.
It's a walking ball. So easy. I wish it was that easy for me. You could be like the most handsomest, richest dude in the world,
Mm-hmm.
and you could go ask 10 females if they want to have sex with you, and you might get 5 of them to say yes.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense.
And they're all going to go back and tell each other different things.
Yeah.
Or tell their friends different things.
Yep. It's like, what's the most embarrassing thing a female has done to you?
I can't like think of anything off the top of my head, but I think it's like we'll be joking around like how we do,
Uh-huh.
and they'll like say some shit.
Like, ew.
Yeah, like they'll say some shit and like, but the thing is like I'll have like some sort of comeback.
Yeah.
So there'll be like a little awkward moment where everyone's like laughing at me, but then
Yeah.
I'll be like, I'll just say something back.
Yeah.
But like I don't think, at least not that I could remember. I don't think like anything embarrassing has really like happened.
It's like I remember it. It goes yesterday. It
Yeah.
scarred me for life.
Yeah.
It was 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 7th grade. 8th grade. 8th grade. It was this girl. I was talking about this the other day. It's like, have you ever liked a girl
Mm-hmm.
for no reason? She's not even like cute or anything. You just liked her for no reason.
Yeah.
That was the girl that I liked. I liked her 7th grade and I liked her 8th grade.
Yeah.
Don't know why. Like, she honestly wasn't that cute. Her personality was like alright.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but something in me was like, you like her. So I was like, okay. And 7th to 8th grade, like, I did not look like how I look now.
Yeah.
I was like short,
Yeah.
fat, and so basically I look how I look now.
Yeah.
And I was like still kind of a nerd because
Mhm.
I like did good in school and I kind of didn't want to do anything. I was like a good kid.
Yeah.
So I didn't really do anything. So I never really like talked to girls. Like I would always talk to girls because like people liked me, just got like a great personality.
Yeah.
But they would never took me like seriously like that way.
Yeah.
So she was kind of like the same.
Mm-hmm.
She was, I didn't know at the time, but she was a hoe. That was like starting of her hoe phases right there. She was like in the midst,
Yeah.
just learning to be a hoe. So I don't know. I didn't know that, but I liked her.
Yeah.
So we'd always be in our little groups,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'd be like 5 or 7, just us dudes talking to each other like at lunch or
Mhm.
whatnot. And then we'd always like say, "Oh, who would you rather have, like Jenny or Jessica or something?"
Yeah.
And then everybody would basically say one person. 'Cause
Yeah.
She was obviously the cuter one.
Yeah.
And then whenever they would bring her up, like everybody would say the other person. And then I would definitely go along with it because like,
Yeah.
no.
7 people said Jessica. I'm not gonna say Jenny.
Yeah. So And then they were like, I was like, but she's not that bad, you know?
Yeah.
Like, no. They're like, no, like, she's ugly.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, okay. I'm
Just kinda
not telling
working it there.
anybody. So, like, I never told anybody I liked her
Mhm.
until, like, 10th grade. But those 2 years, like, I talked to her,
Yeah.
and then eventually I had her Snapchat, and I was talking to her and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then she'd always, like, randomly just leave me on red or delivered. She didn't really like me, so she never really answered. And I was like, cool, whatever, you know, obviously I get it, but, you know, I was kind of sad.
Mhm.
But there was this one time in math class, it's like scarred me for the rest of my life. So I had no comeback for it because I was not like how it was now.
Mhm.
I just kind of sat there and took it. Because we were it was towards the end of the year,
Mhm.
and we were doing like our group kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I was with this one dude. He was pretty cool. He was like a smart kid too.
Mhm.
So we were like, sitting right next to each other talking to whatnot.
Yeah.
And then there was like 4 or 5 other people that like I actually knew and talked to. They were behind me. And there was this other girl, like, she had a fat butt. And she still does, which is crazy. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's still like, ooh. Ooh. And she lives like not too far away from me either. So it's like, oh, just give me a call. I'll come right over. But, anyways, I forgot what I was saying. She said, I don't know what I said to her, but I said something, like joking around, like I wasn't even trying to be mean.
Yeah.
But she was like, that's why I always leave you on red and delivered.
Hey.
And I was like,
yo.
I was like, that's why I never answer you and always leave you on red and delivered. And I was just like, and like the dude next to me, he didn't even want to look at me. Like he was just kind of look down. Like,
I wouldn't look at you either, bro.
And I was like, oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Like didn't have to do that, buddy.
He said remove.
And then I was kind of just looking back. I was just like, whatever.
He said they didn't need to know that.
Yeah. But yeah, that's like scarred me for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And then basically after that point, I was like, yeah, I don't like you anymore.
Yeah.
And then I randomly started talking to her in 10th grade because we went to different high schools.
Yeah.
And then I was talking to her or whatnot. We went to go see her like one time. And then I definitely could have clapped if I like kept talking to her.
Yeah.
But I happened to be talking to like her one day, and I had a contact, like my contact picture for her was a picture of her, and I was texting her one day, and then one of my brother's friends, he just walked by. He happened to see me. I was like leaning on the hood of the car, and like texting her, like I was like this, and then he just happened to walk by. He got all up in my phones, and he's like, "You know her?" And I was like, "You know her?"
He's like, fuck.
And he started telling me like all these stories.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is tough. Like I had no idea she was a hoe.
Yeah.
But apparently she was with like 3 of my brother's friends. I was like, that's crazy.
He's like, yeah, I had this bitch in a pretzel like 3 days ago.
Yeah, because he said many things.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, dude, like, I was just at the park with her, like, the other day at nighttime. She was giving me some dome. I was like, really?
Oh, man.
He's like, yeah, dude, I'm pretty sure I gave her the clap. I was like, oh, no, that's bad.
You gotta hit that block button, man. With the quickness.
So, anyways,
Yeah.
I don't talk to her anymore. But she was like a big hoe.
Yeah.
But the funny thing was, when I worked at Foodska, there was this Asian dude that worked there. And he had a party or something. He said he was like a year older than us.
Yeah.
So he was like 20, we were like 18 or 19, whatever, something like that. And he was always going to parties, whatever. He didn't seem like a very popular guy. But there was this one party, like me and this other dude, it was a black dude, and like me and him were like super cool.
Yeah.
We were like the only ones that ever did anything at work, so we'd always like stay together and do stuff so we could just mess around.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to a party," and then I think it was like a Friday night or something.
Mhm.
And then he was like, "Yeah, I'll take you guys with me," and then I was like, "Okay." In my mind, I was like, he's not gonna take us with him.
Nah.
He's like, yeah, just like let me know when you guys are off or whatnot. I'll come get you guys. And then we text him like when we were off or whatever.
Yeah.
And he didn't like say anything for like 4 hours. And then I guess he actually ended up going and he took the other guy,
Mhm.
but he was like 5 hours later and I was already at somebody else's party. So I was like, cool.
Yeah.
But then he had his sister's party. He was like, yeah, my sister's having a party.
Mhm.
And then I was like, oh, snap. And then I don't know what in my mind made me think about her,
Yeah.
but we were like upstairs in the break room.
Mhm.
And then something happened where I don't know if he said something to remind me of her, but I was like, oh, yeah. And I was about to start talking mad garbage about her. I was like, oh, yeah, she's a hoe.
Yeah.
And then I was like describing her
Mhm.
to the black guy, and then he was also there. So he's like, "Wait, is she?" And then he started describing her again to me, and I was like, "Yeah." And then I pulled up her Instagram, I was like, "Her?" He's like, "Yeah, dude, that's my sister." And I was like, "Really?" And he was like, "Yeah."
Like, dude, you might want to kick her out.
And he's like, "Yeah, I know she's a hoe, but." I was like, I mean, it's a good thing you said something because I was about to talk mad garbage about her.
He's like, you should have hit me already.
But I guess they weren't, I don't know, he described it was they were like switched at birth or something like that. You know, they were raised by different families.
Oh.
So they're not sister or brother, but they're like
the
sister brother. So I don't know if they actually were. I think he was like just joking. It might have been like cousins or something. But
yeah.
and then he asked if we want to go to that party, and then once I figured out it was her, I was like, I don't really want to go to that party.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, it's cool, just go, dude, it'll be fun. I was like, I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
And I guess he told her that he was gonna bring somebody, like a couple people, and then he told her that I was gonna come, and she was like, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, why would you tell her that?
Well, I don't think that matters.
Yeah. But she's like, okay, but I never went, so it's whatever. But yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Like, why did you come?
Because I still have her like on Instagram and Snapchat, and there was a while, like every 2 or 3 weeks, she'd be with a new dude, and I'd always make fun of it with this one guy.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, wow. And then she finally got with this one dude. Obviously, the ugliest dude she's been with, like,
dude had money.
no hetero. And then he was like the ugliest guy she'd been with, and then she was like with him ever since. And it's been like a year or 2 or something like that.
Jesus.
And then she like randomly decided to like dye her hair and be weird, and she was like a major hoe. Like she was not that cute. She still isn't, but like she had cakes.
Yeah.
And like she'd be posing on cars and like I'm a model. And she'd have like, you know, nothing on, but you know, whatever. And then she'd have like stuff like pictures of that on her Instagram, and then as soon as she met him, like they settled down. So like she doesn't do like any of that anymore. It's kind of funny, but like obviously she was, oh no, I feel bad for the guy.
Yeah,
She was a major hoe.
Yeah,
but they seem to be living happily ever after.
Fuck it, dude. But yeah, I think like the only sort of embarrassing thing like I can remember was, it wasn't even like her that did it.
Yeah.
It was back in like elementary school. We had this new girl, and like obviously like I always talk to more girls than guys.
Yeah. Oh man.
But
registered flex offender.
Dude, okay. Just gonna get this out the way right now, okay? The only guy friend I have that I actually hang out with is probably him. The rest are like girls. But he just uses me so he can get famous.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Also to meet girls.
Yeah.
They're not cute though. Well, my wife's cute, but she doesn't love me. And his wife is also cute.
But she's not in the same state.
And she also doesn't love me. Or him.
Yeah.
And,
It'll work out one day, though.
yeah. Because if he doesn't take her, I will.
Oh, I'm taking her. But yeah, so there's the new girl, and obviously nobody was talking to her.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, I'll go talk to her, I'll make friends with her or whatever. And, it was like recess or whatever it was. And we're all just playing basketball. And like a couple weeks or whatever go by, and I'm still like the only one, like her only friend.
Yeah.
And all my boys, they're like, yo, like, do you like her or something? And I was like, nah, dude, what? Like, y'all ain't talking to her. So.
Yeah.
But it was like recess one day, and like we're all, just me and her, we're playing basketball, and they like run up, and like how friends are, they're like, oh my god, dude, look, it's the couple.
Yeah.
And they like keep doing that shit, and I'm just like, oh, dude, she gonna stop talking to me, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just kept doing that over and over, and I was like, fuck. But yeah, it wasn't her. Like, she wasn't the one who did it, but
yeah.
that shit, I was still just like, bro.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's what was, funny during those times.
Oh,
But
yeah.
there's all the KISSING.
Oh my god, stop it. Unless.
Dude, I don't know if you saw that video. It was, what's it called? When he talked to older girls, and they're like, oh my god, you're such a baby. And he's like, okay, so breastfeed me then.
That's a good one. That's what everybody says to me. I mean, I didn't think I was young. I'm like a year younger than most people.
Yeah.
My age. And like, oh, you're so young. Like,
dude, you're like 3 months older than me.
It's like everybody thinks I'm so young, but I'm doing better than everybody else.
Yeah.
I swear people think I'm a drug dealer.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not denying it, but I'm not accepting it.
Yeah. You always kind of keep them guessing.
Exactly.
Never let them know your next move. That's why I don't use my turn
gay,
signals.
am I straight? I don't even know. What I'm saying is you gotta try a wiener at least once. How do you know you'd like it if you never tried it?
Dude, yeah, that's like, how do you know you don't like octopus unless you try octopus?
Exactly. You gotta try it at least once. It's not gay.
It's called experimenting.
Exactly. Do it once and you're like, wasn't that bad. Would I do it again? No. But am I mad about it?
Nah.
No. Now you know.
Yeah.
And your whole life you'd be, man, I wonder what it feels like taking it in the butt. Taking it in the butt one time, you're like, yeah, I probably wouldn't do that again.
I don't regret it,
money
though.
involved. Exactly. It's like, first time you ever do it, you're like, would I like this? Would I like sticking my wiener in there?
It's like going to a mediocre restaurant. Like, I want to go there again, but I'm not mad I went.
Exactly.
It's been almost an hour. We haven't talked about anything we want to talk about.
I like titties.
Yeah, we got 4 minutes left in this one.
We'll talk about it next time.
Yeah. Next podcast or next?
No, like next.
Okay.
Next one. The next one I want to do is I'd probably do it next time. Yeah, like I wanted to do like the mental and like physical health, but I think we might be able to like add that into this one.
Yeah, this one's already,
Yeah.
way off of that. So it'll be like 2 different like videos in one.
Because I want to do like the New Year's. We'll talk about New Year's resolutions next.
Yeah.
And then next one we'll talk about like mental.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, we can still talk about any time. It's still going to be popular in January. So.
Yeah. But definitely too off the course now.
Yeah. I don't even know what we've been talking about this whole time.
Just one of those days.
Yeah, I was telling I forget who I was telling, but obviously, like, when other people hang out, there's like, okay, we'll go do this at this time.
I hate those people.
Yeah, but then when we'll hang out, we're like, what do you want to do? I don't know.
I don't know.
You want to go eat? I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I was like even back in high school, like we wouldn't know what we were gonna do. Like we just pick up Spencer, go to the parking lot,
Do nothing.
chill there for like 6-7 hours.
Yeah. Family was like, I gotta know what we're doing because I gotta know what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
I gotta know what time I gotta be back because I'm gonna come home and do nothing. And then, I got a FaceTime appointment at 8, so I gotta be home before then. I gotta take a shower so I don't look ugly. It's
Say, what are you wearing? I don't want to accidentally match.
Yeah. It's like, what? Why? Who? What?
So
No, stay home.
Say, I want to get wings, but I don't want to go Wingstop, Fire Wings, or Kiki's, so.
Yeah. It's like, Foods Co.
Yeah.
Get some boneless frozen wings, throw them in the oven.
Yeah, we gotta cook some eggs on the hood.
I always want to try that.
Yeah. It's not the weather anymore, but
Oh, no.
come summer, we'll probably do something like that.
Oh, I'm coming summer. Dude, summer's about to be so fun.
Yeah, dude.
I know what I'm about. I'll have to invite you to one of our summer adventures. Because we have jet ski. The other friend has the jet ski, stand-up jet ski. Then we got the camper. And then we're all going to have our summer bods.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, man. I've been putting it off, but I gotta get into it now.
I went to the gym for the first time.
Yeah, I was gonna say what they say at your appointment.
Yesterday. When I went to the appointment, he said basically everything's going good. It's like 75% there.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta wait for the bone. The bottom of the bone started to connect, so I just gotta wait for the fill in the crack.
Okay.
He said basically do what you feel comfortable with, but try to stay away from anything like above the head, because that's what really puts like strain on there.
Yeah.
So he said like you could try push-ups, just try like female push-ups first, see how it feels, and then do whatever you feel comfortable doing is basically what he said. He said everything's looking good, so nothing to worry about. And I go back in like February or something. He said by then it should be all good and ready, but we just want to take one mark's weight just to make sure. So I went to the gym on Sunday? I think it was Sunday. Yeah, it was Sunday with my buddy, because he said,
Oh shit, this shit about to die.
see what happens, but we kind of just went on the treadmill,
Yeah.
ran. That's literally all we did. I think we went for like 30 minutes, and we just ran on the treadmill, and then my legs hurt today. And then we went this morning. We ran, and then we did a little bit of chest, and pretty much just chest, some cables, just to get the feel for like what I can and can't do.
Yeah.
When I was doing, I did 45s with 25s, and I did like 2 sets of them with 5.
Yeah.
First set, I was like, okay, I feel a little bit. On the second set, I was like, yeah, I can feel it. I'm about to put the weight down. It just felt kind of weird. It kind of felt like you stretched something like you shouldn't have stretched.
Yeah.
Or like you hyperextended
Yeah.
muscle or something.
Say when you sleep wrong or something.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, let me not do anything more than that. So I just dropped the weight down. On the cables, like when they're up here, like when extending it like all the way out here, that's when it hurts. But like actually doing the exercise, it didn't really hurt.
Yeah.
But definitely, probably at the end of this month, I'll be fine.
So you gotta hop on that the fucking Omegas, dude. The Omegas are fucking crazy. They're good. Cause I've been taking the Omegas, and then I've been taking like MSM and glucosamine, cause those all help with like joint and like cartilage. That shit's been, cause like a month ago I had like mad knee pain. Now it's I haven't had any.
Yeah, it's straight bone, so I don't know.
Yeah.
You said I really don't need to do anything. So apparently, smoking does not help your bones. Like when I went there the first time, he's like, "Do you smoke?" I was like, "No."
Yeah.
It's like, okay, good, because smoking is the one thing you cannot do. It will literally take like 2 times the amount of time to heal if you smoke. I was like, anything? Like weed, cigarettes, because I thought he just meant cigarettes.
Yeah.
But I was like weed and all the vape stuff. He's like, yeah, basically anything. I was like, interesting. Did not know that.
That's really. I guess if you think about it, it makes sense, but.
Like, I thought it was just like nicotine and
Yeah.
cigarettes, but I guess everything has nicotine in it. But I was like, oh, I mean, that's good to know.
Yeah.
It's basically everybody I hang around does it. Dude, at my job, everybody does it.
Oh, yeah.
They literally walk in the building with the bosses there, just smoking. Just vaping. And they're just like, cool.
So, don't smoke in here?
Alright, let me just stand outside. It's like, I guess they really just don't care.
Yeah.
It's like, alright, I mean, go for it, man. I feel like everybody nowadays vapes or smokes.
It's the cool shit, man.
I don't like it.
Pineapple breeze,
Dude.
bro. That's the flav.
My boss, my foreman,
Uh-huh.
he's a white dude, and he's like country-ish, not really, but country-ish. And you know, chew.
Yeah.
It's like just straight like tobacco.
Yeah.
I totally thought he did chew, but he was telling me the other day. He's like, yeah, I used to, but like he's one of those dudes. I hate those people. Dudes, like, they eat healthy and like they eat super healthy and they don't eat sugar and all that stuff. And they gotta brag about it every day.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, like this is this. And
Yeah.
he's always every day like eating his lunch. He's like, oh yeah, this is a turkey chili with you know, or dude, try my cookies, dude. These have this. There's no glucose and
Yeah.
it's like, man, dude, shush. Whatever, dude. Because he's tall and he's skinny.
Yeah.
Like, he has no muscle on it. And, like, what are you bragging about, dude?
Man.
Like, you're on a strict diet
Yeah.
that
So if you
nobody
have a
wants
carb,
to
you're
follow.
gonna die.
And I'm over here healthier than you,
Yeah.
eating worse stuff. I hate diets. It's why I hate, well, like, every New Year's, I hate every type of people. Oh my god, new year, new me. Oh my god. It's like, no, not new year, new me. It's gonna be the same you. It's gonna be the same thing.
Dude.
I hate it because when I was back in the gym like 2 or 3 years ago and I was like going hard, I started in November. So from November to December, nobody in the gym. It was like the deadest times of the gym. As soon as January hit,
Boom.
I didn't think it was gonna be that bad.
Yeah.
Super bad. Everybody's there, no matter what time of day it is. You have to go at like 2 in the morning if you don't want anybody to be there. And everybody's taking up the machines. Mostly everybody's on the treadmills. That's how you lose weight, right? But then you always got the people on the... There's like 3 people waiting for the benches. And it was a smaller gym, so it was like, Jesus Christ. But I hate people. And February comes, and it's still pretty packed, but there's probably like 10% of people are gone by the end of January. February, it's like, end of February, another 10% leave. But by the time, summertime, March, April,
they're all gone.
Pretty dead. But then you get those people who are like, oh yeah, I'm going to have my summer bod ready. They don't really know what they're doing, but they're there. But basically, like, March, April, May-ish, and May-ish is people are gone. So it's just stupid. Because people go on diets. I hate diets. Don't talk to me about diets.
Because I'm expecting like a bunch of people to come into the store too.
Yeah.
Looking for like protein and like whatever fucking weight loss supplement they need.
I don't understand. Like, there's no easy way to weight loss. There really isn't, and I don't know how many people I have to tell this to. They say, I'm going on a diet, it's going to help me lose weight. I mean, yes, a good diet can help you lose weight, but it's not going to it's not going to help you overall. It's just going to ruin your life. You can exercise without a good diet, and you could lose weight. But you can't not exercise and be on a diet and lose weight. You can, but it'll take like super long. Because when you first do it, your body's just all like, what's going on? Yeah. You eat 700 grams of sugar a day, and then the next day you eat 2 grams of sugar, and your body's like going into complete meltdown.
Yeah, that's why like a lot of people do like keto diets, which I like. Keto diets actually like pretty useful.
But nobody uses it for the right thing.
Yeah, if they did, it would be very useful. Because I know people do the keto diet and then they'll use carnitine, which like right now your body's using carbs for energy. So carnitine, it helps your body transfer from using carbs to fats, and especially on a keto diet, because that also transfers your body from using carbs to fats. If you're doing that right with carnitine, you could look shredded.
Yeah, I mean, most people don't understand the basic concept of
Yeah.
your body needs sugar to make energy.
Yeah,
and if you don't use that sugar for energy, it's going to store it for fat. And that's the one thing people don't understand.
It'd be funny, like, they'll come in to buy, like, protein powder, and they'll be like, oh, I need something with, like, low sugar. And they all have, like, 3-4 grams. Yeah, they all have, like, 3-4 grams. And they'll be like, oh, I need something that's, like, clean. And obviously they're all clean. Yeah. But so, like, just to fuck with them, I'll ask them, like, oh, like, what do you mean by clean?
Like, low sugar, healthy, clean,
they'll
sugar,
be like,
no sugar.
just
clean.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, get out.
Yeah, because I was, like, the one time I really hated myself was, I had science class. It was chemistry. It was funny because the teacher sucked. He's a great guy. Loved him. He's, like, really nice guy. He should have been a counselor. Didn't know how to teach. And I was like, man, I'm never going to use this stuff in my life. And then I started working out. And then I kind of started to actually get into a little bit of, like, health science. A lot of it's kind of chemistry. Because all these random, like, amino acids. And it's just mixing all these stuff together. And I was like, gotta go apologize. But science is, like, everything. It's crazy. I was never super big into it, but I got into it just enough to where I know most whey protein is the same. There's different stuff for different things, but most whey protein is the same.
Yeah, because there's, like, the whey protein, there's isolates.
And then there's, like, non-isolate, or what is the other one? I just remember the isolates.
Yeah, there's whey, isolates, casein, and obviously there's plant protein. Pea protein, fucking disgusting. Plant-based protein, I would not do that. Like, it's not even smooth when you make it.
Do you remember that peanut butter one I sent you?
Peanut butter one.
I think that one was plant-based.
The one you had?
Yeah. Not the one that I got from when I went.
Let me see.
It was, I posted on my Instagram, I was like, whoever needs this needs a raise. Whoever made this needs a raise. A while ago.
I don't remember.
I want to say it was plant-based because my dad's seen it at work. And he was like, I'm going to get this because he knows I love peanut butter. Like, peanut butter is the one thing I love. I used to keep it in my truck when I worked out every day just because I loved it. And he got it for me, and I was like, that's probably not going to be good. But it actually turned out to be, like, really good. And I still use it.
Let me see. So I've been looking for this picture. Apparently I sent it to you.
What?
I thought I sent it to Caroline. It's what I got Caroline. Remember that short?
Oh! Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. I'm trying to look through, like, our messages, see if we ever sent it.
But basically, I learned everything I needed to learn just to kind of get started.
Yeah.
But most people don't really know. They think there's an easy way out, but there really isn't.
Yeah.
The best way to lose weight is to calorie count.
Yeah.
There's no better way. If you calorie count and you work out every day, you'll be nice.
Yeah.
It's really hard. It sucks. It takes a lot of discipline.
Yeah. Because you gotta count all your fucking macros. You're like, okay, I can only have this much fat, this many carbs.
Yep. You actually gotta do math.
Yeah.
You're like, okay. And then you gotta figure, what is it, 2,500 for a normal diet?
Yeah.
But you don't on a normal diet.
Yeah.
Because people, if you work out, it depends on how much you work out and what you do all day. Because if you work and you're, like, in construction or something like that, and you're moving all day and you're doing something, then it's going to go up. And then if you're going to work out, it's going to go up again because you need to eat that much. And so you got to perfectly count it. And if you do that right, your body's just going to, it'll be great.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen.
I mean, there's a bunch of like apps and shit now. They can do it pretty good.
Yeah. It still takes a lot of discipline though.
Yeah.
I personally could never do it.
Yeah, no.
And that's why I say whenever I move in by myself, I'm gonna be the shreddest person ever. Because all I'm gonna buy is chicken, broccoli, rice, beans. Because everything's just so expensive. Like I don't drink soda. I stopped drinking soda so long ago that everybody makes fun of Sprite. 'Cause, like when you drink it, like there's like that, it like burns your throat.
Yeah.
But it literally will burn my throat because I haven't had it.
Yeah.
If I eat anything too sweet, like I actually love sugar. Like I love sweets. I'm a gummy person. If you ever give me something, like if you give me any type of gummies, like I will love it.
Gummy bears, fucking amazing. Dude.
I like gummy worms more than gummy bears.
Dude, I like gummy bears.
I like sour gummy worms.
There's I don't know if you have it's called like the Albanese one. It's like
those are good. Those are like soft.
Yeah.
Those are like the only gummy bears I'll eat.
Yeah.
I don't like Haribo ones.
No.
They're
those are way too hard.
Super hard.
Yeah.
There's like those like the big brand. Like no, those are disgusting.
Yeah.
But
dude, 13 minutes. Okay.
I eat so bad.
Oh yeah.
But once I started like working out, and I started to not necessarily eat right, but eat better. I wouldn't be eating so much sugar. I wouldn't be eating as much because I would go to work, come home, eat a little bit, go work out, come home and eat a lot.
Yeah.
And then you just not being home in general decreases the amount you eat.
Yeah.
Because if you're not home, you're like, well, I'm doing something, and then you're going to come home and eat. But if you're at home, you're just getting bored. You're like, man, you're just going to go in the kitchen and eat something.
Yeah.
Even if you're not hungry, you're just going to go eat something.
Yeah, dude, like if I live by myself, this shit, getting ripped shit's so much easier.
Legit.
Same thing like chicken, rice, broccoli.
I would have nothing that I would have now.
Because obviously everybody's like, people who have already done it be like, oh, dude, like you get tired of eating the same thing. I guarantee you.
Dude, I've been eating chicken and rice for the last 18 years of my life.
I guarantee you I'm not going to get tired.
In some type of form. Barbecue chicken, grilled chicken, baked chicken.
Yeah.
And the rice is usually always cooked the same. It's cooked in a little crock pot or mix it with some green beans and corn or some broccoli or something. It honestly doesn't get bad.
No.
It doesn't get old unless you eat the same meal every single day. Yeah. So if you eat boiled chicken with rice and just boiled chicken and cooked steamed rice every day for a month, you're like, man, this is boring.
But if you do like grilled chicken, barbecue chicken, whatever.
Either way, it's chicken, but it tastes different. It's different. It's a whole different feel. Yeah. But that's all I would buy, just because I'm super cheap and I don't even like to eat sweets like that. Nah, yeah. But I have them, so I'm gonna eat them. There would be those times where I'm like, man, I really want some cookies, or man, I really want some ice cream.
That's why I got that chocolate protein powder, because I was wanting chocolate, and I was like, damn, I can't really, I don't want to have chocolate though. Yeah. So I just got the chocolate protein powder. That shit's.
That's why I like Built Bars.
Yeah.
There's this one, like I seen somebody advertise them, and I was like, I've never had one, so I tried it. Yeah. And I was like, man, it really does taste like, it doesn't taste healthy. Nah. Like it tastes like you're eating like a chocolate bar, but it's actually good for you. So it's like, it's good. But then I'm gonna eat one and be like, man, I want another one.
Dude, they came out with another one. It's fucking amazing, dude. It's like the marshmallow ones.
I haven't tried it.
It's like a chocolate covered marshmallow, dude. It's so good, dude.
Dude, that's
because I don't know if you had one after that, but I know the last one you had was like that mint one.
The mint. Yeah. I had. I don't remember what the other one was. I think it was like a brownie. And then I had that other one that you gave me.
Oh, the raspberry one?
Raspberry. Yeah. That one was aight.
Yeah, I mean, I like the raspberry one, yeah. But those puffs, they call it the puffs, dude. You could eat like 5 of those and just be like, yo, what the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, they only have 3, like they have way more flavors on the website, but they only have, in store we have the mint, coconut, and then the banana. I've only had the coconut and the mint.
I hate coconut.
That mint one's minty, bro.
The mint chocolate?
Yeah.
I like mint though.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of mint chocolate chip.
But yeah, they got some good flavors on their website. They got like strawberry, a whole bunch of stuff.
And they're a really good company, like
Yeah.
what they support and what they do.
Dude, you can buy like a, what's it called, like a mixed box from them. I think it's like $20-$30.
Yeah. But no matter what you get, if you get like a good, anything healthy
Yeah.
is usually expensive. And that's what sucks.
I
You
think-
can get like McDonald's little burger, like $1.08.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think is in that? Do you think they killed a cow for that? Do you think that's fresh?
Got some toes in there.
There's no way you're getting something good for $1.08.
Yeah, it's like that Subway shit where it's like the tuna isn't tuna.
There's no way.
Yeah.
And then you spend like $25 at a place to get quality beef. There's nobody in the world could eat garbage and then eat like a quality burger.
Yeah.
If you get like a little piece of garbage steak from Walmart and then you order, there's so many places now that
Yeah.
they kill, there's like farmers legit in like Iowa and stuff.
Yeah.
They will kill their meat like a cow, they'll butcher it, they'll take all the stuff, they flash freeze it, and they just send it to you.
Yeah.
And all you gotta do is cook it, and it's still good because they send it to you within a day or two.
What's that one company? Butcher Box or whatever it was?
Yeah, there's like so many places like that. And
Yeah.
if you get some terrible Walmart meat and then you
Yeah.
get that meat, there's nobody in the world that could taste them and be like, I can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
It's just, it's so different. It's so day and night difference that anybody who says that is retarded. Like,
Yeah.
confidently I can say they're retarded.
Yeah.
Just, it doesn't make sense. It's just, you could probably buy one of those Walmart steaks for like 10, 15, maybe $20. But if you look at it, it's all fat and
Yeah.
if you cook it, it's just, you could tell by the way it looks, by the way you cut it, it's
Yeah.
not quality.
It
They
like
were,
shrinks to like the size of your palm.
yeah, the cow was fed like
Yeah.
corn and stuff, grains, just to make it get big and fat.
Yeah.
But if you feed the cow that, you're just getting that. You're not getting quality. But if you feed the animal like healthy grass
Yeah.
and it's all like grass fed and you're not giving it all these hormones and
Yeah.
whatnot, you can taste the difference, and people just don't understand that. But it just takes so much more time and effort to do that it's more expensive. But people don't
Yeah.
want to pay for that because it's like, oh, this
Yeah.
one's cheaper, I can get a better deal.
Yeah.
But they just don't understand that it's not. It is worth it if you really want to live a good, healthy life, because people don't really know. But once
Yeah.
you're probably like our age, once our generation gets older in our 40s and 50s,
Yeah.
is really when we'll start to see the effects of like Twinkies and
Oh yeah.
all this garbage that they make, all these disgusting, sugary
Yeah.
things. We're going to all have like prostate cancer and diseases, and we're all just gonna die.
Yeah.
But it's just so easy to mass produce things. People say, screw it. And I'm all for eating a Twinkie every now and again. Honestly, don't even like Twinkies. Like, if you
Yeah.
gave me a Twinkie right now, I probably wouldn't eat it.
Yeah.
But if you gave me one of those Hostess cupcakes, 100%
yeah.
I'm eating that.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know if you heard, but like, so most of our creatine like comes from China,
Yeah.
but China's not making creatine because their whole excuse was the factories that they use.
Yeah.
It's causing too much pollution.
Dude, that's literally China.
Yeah, so
They are pollution.
Yeah, they're not making any creatine or anything right now. It's like we've been having like a bunch of dudes coming in for creatine, and it's like, dude, like we don't fucking have it.
Yeah.
Well, like I mean, you get like you get creatine from like meats and stuff, anyways. So I mean, if you have like all that shit, like quality meat, bro, like
Yeah, there's just nothing better. You can get so many more protein, so
Yeah.
much more, all these other things that you need. People just don't understand. Really.
because you know, you get to the point where like all these protein shakes and shit,
Yeah.
like that's like your secondary thing.
Yeah, you're not supposed to rely on it.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, if you don't really know what you're doing,
Mm-hmm.
that's what most people do.
Yeah.
They go to the gym, they have terrible routine, terrible form.
Yeah.
They go in there for an hour every day for a couple months. They're like, man, I'm not seeing results.
Yeah.
And they take all this protein and creatine and these pills and this stuff. And they're like, man, I'm not seeing results. And that's why they quit.
Yeah.
And that's literally everybody. It's there from like January to March.
Dude, yeah, I don't know where these kids are getting this shit from, but I had, like, this last 2 weeks, I had an 18-year-old and a 20-year-old come in for testosterone boosters.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
like,
you're 20. What do you need testosterone for? That's steroids.
Like, you're literally at, like, the peak of your testosterone
Any
right
more,
now.
you're just gonna.
Yeah. I was just like, dude, like, it's... I don't know, dude. Everybody just wants to be fucking, like, massive, but nobody wants to put in the work for it.
No, it's crazy because that's when I was in about 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I started to work out.
Yeah.
And I have a little set in my backyard.
Mm-hmm.
So I was working out for like 3-4 months straight.
Yeah.
I see any results.
Mm-hmm.
I see nothing. I was like, I'm doing everything I should
Yeah.
be doing, and I'm not seeing any results. And slowly, I kind of just faded off because I was just there's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
So I kind of just stopped all. It's like 6th grade, summer, and 7th and 8th grade.
Yeah.
And then I kind of started back up again, occasionally doing it, but there was just like I'm not seeing any results, and that's why I get it when people don't see results. Like,
Yeah.
you just get super, just what's the point?
Yeah.
Why am I doing this? There's no point. Super, what the word is? It's like just have no.
Like, motivation.
Yeah,
like,
no motivation.
Yeah. But, like, yeah, that's the thing with, like, working out and shit. Like, to see, like, good, consistent results, you have to work out for years.
There's one thing that I figured out is there was this one dude that me and my gym partner, we used to train this guy.
Yeah.
Because I known him for a while. He used to be like spat and gamer kid, stay
Yeah.
inside and whatnot. And he randomly just got super skinny because he stopped like playing games and
Yeah.
whatnot. And he actually went out to like go work and whatnot. And he randomly
Yeah.
just got super skinny. So he's like, yeah, he wanted us to like train him to work out with him.
Yeah.
And I didn't think he was like legit serious. He lives like 5 minutes away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Like walking maybe 10 minutes. If he
Yeah.
ran 5 minutes,
Yeah.
I could pick him up and like come back at my house in like 2 minutes. Literally down the street.
Yeah.
And he wanted to go work out this one day because we'd always like post stuff and tell him what about it, and I'd go hang out with him and whatnot.
Yeah.
And he see like the results in me, and he's like, yeah, like I want to start working out. I didn't believe him, so I told my buddy, and I was like, should we take him? You know, like,
Yeah.
do you actually want to train him? Because training someone's a lot of work.
Yeah.
You have to. It ruins your workout to train somebody
Yeah.
because you got to stop what you're doing, show them what you're doing, how to do it, and then you got to watch them do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like maybe like 4 o'clock. It was in daylight savings time,
Yeah.
the non-garbagey one, so I could start at like 8.
Yeah.
So me and him were about to go to the gym, and I was like, "Yeah, we're about to leave in like 20 minutes.
Mhm.
So if you want to go, you better be here."
Yeah.
And he didn't have a car, so he's like, "You guys pick me up?" I was like, "Nah, like you got to be here before we leave."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Something." He's like, "Okay." He's like, "All right, we're leaving in 10 minutes."
Yeah.
He's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah. So if you want to leave, like you got to run here."
Yeah.
And he was like, okay. And he actually ran to our house,
Bro.
to my house. And I was like, okay, like that shows
Yeah.
motivation. That shows that you actually want to go.
Yeah.
So I was like happy to train him. But we trained him for like 2-3 months, and he was like, no. Like, it just wasn't in him to work out. And I'm like, it's not in everybody. I wasn't mad at him. I was kind of mad at him, but
Yeah. I mean, that's how it is, like, with me, because I was like, I got all this stuff, and I had, like, 3 different people who was like, oh, yeah, dude, kind of, like, come work out, and, like, I was, like, training all 3 of them,
yeah.
and now, all 3 of them, neither of them been here in, like, months.
Yeah, that's why I don't bother anymore.
Yeah.
There's a big thing that my buddy, he posts stuff like on social media and whatnot, and females always like ask him, "Oh, can you take me to the gym and stuff?" And he took one female
Yeah.
to the gym, and I was mad. I was mad about it because we were supposed to go together, and he was like,
Yeah.
"I'm gonna take this female." So we went. Like I pulled up, and we got there at the same time.
Yeah.
And then we worked out and whatnot, and I was just kind of just watching them and whatnot.
Yeah.
And like the whole time, I was over there getting a good workout, and I was like, I get my curls in, and
Yeah.
then he's looking back at me like. He's like, then I went with him the next day. He's like, yeah, I'm never doing that again. Because he's done it to a couple times, but like she legit didn't know what she was doing.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like you have to slow down
Yeah.
for them because they can't keep up with what you're pushing.
Yeah, you're benching like
Yeah.
double 45s, then you got to take it off,
Yeah.
put 10s on or something.
Yeah.
It just takes a lot more work. But really, the best way to work out, only thing you really got to know is proper form, proper technique, and consistency.
Technique.
It's really the only thing.
Yeah.
If you go to the gym every day for a year, terrible form, you're not going to build muscle.
Yeah.
If you're curling and you're over here keeping your arm like over here instead of over here, you're not working out any muscle doing this. Like I see dudes at the gym, scrawny little dudes.
Yeah.
They got like 30, 40 pounds in their dumbbells.
Yeah.
And they're just
Yeah.
swinging it. And I'm like, I really want to go over there and
Yeah.
say something to him, but you know.
Yeah, they know everything. So.
Yeah, I'm like, oh no, I'm good, man. You
Yeah.
know, this is my warm up. And it's just like it's embarrassing because you're gonna get tired of that. You're not gonna see any results. You're just gonna hurt yourself.
Oh, shit. But yeah, I remember it was back in Florida. I was in the gym. This dude.
You're in gym.
Yeah, he's got. he's got the belt on.
Uh,
He's deadlifting. I swear to God, this kid looked like an upside. He looked like an N. Like, dude, like he was deadlifting, and he was like this, all like curled over with the belt on, and he's lifting double 45s. And
Yeah.
I'm like, is this scrawny ass kid?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, this is like your PR. And you look like a fucking N. Like I'm like, dude. Like I wanted to go over there and correct him, but it was like he was repping it, so I was like, if he breaks his back, that's his fault.
yeah, I've had that happen so many times, but I've had it happen where somebody tried to correct me,
Yeah.
and I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
Because there was 3 times. The first time it was just some guy being a guy, like whatever. He didn't think we knew what we were doing, but he wasn't big. Like he was just older than us. And
Yeah.
he's been doing gym stuff forever. So but we weren't doing anything. We were like just barely getting there, like warming up and whatnot. So I was like, "All right, bud."
Yeah.
And then this other time I was benching.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this dude, some black dude, like, I don't know why he was so hype. He was older.
Yeah.
He was probably like 40.
Yeah.
And he was with his girl, I think, and they were working out together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why he was so hype. Like, it was like 6 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Like, it was dark outside, daylight savings time. Like, he was over there, pumped out, walking around.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, okay. And there was nobody really at that gym because it was like probably November, something like that. And there was nobody there. And then we were doing it. We were benching, and it was my turn to bench, and I was doing something. And then my legs were like here.
Yeah.
And then he was watching me for like 2 sets. And the third set I go, and he's like, before you do that, man, you want to put your legs a little bit in because, when you're at that stance, you're using all your back. But if you go in, you're using like more your core, your legs, whatever. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
And then I continued to lift the way I was lifting.
Yeah.
Because if you do it that way, it's just like a push-up. If you do it
Yeah.
this way, you're working this way. But if you do it this way, you're working a different.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. And then I continued to do it the way I was doing. So I was like, don't correct me.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like nowadays, if you'll correct somebody who's actually doing something wrong, like you correct them.
They're gonna think you know.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you know? Blah, blah,
They're
blah.
like, what a fucking douchebag, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, you're gonna fucking die.
Exactly. So I'm not even. It's
Yeah.
not even worth my time. And then I'm not big enough for someone to be like, okay, I respect your opinion. So So it's like, you know what? If you want to break your back,
Yeah.
I'll let you break your back.
Especially with like other people in the gym, because they don't know, like they don't know what you're saying. They just see you
Yeah.
going up to somebody random and like trying to help them, and the dude's like, "Yo, fuck off."
Yeah. So it's like, no. You
Yeah.
know what? It's not worth my time. Not worth my money. I'm not getting paid to do this. So, you know what?
Yeah,
If you
because I
want
seen
that,
it. It was like last month. Because I seen this. She was doing like some sort of like split squats or lunges, but she was about to snap her ankles. And it was at the gym, so there's like a bunch of people there.
Yeah.
And, you know, she's like around a bunch
I'm
of
not
dudes.
about to walk up to a female over
Yeah.
here, look like I'm about to ask her out,
Yeah.
get rejected or whatnot.
Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, dude, you're gonna ask her?" No, dude, she's about to fucking snap her leg.
Right. Because a lot of gym dudes, if you go to a bodybuilding gym,
Yeah.
those dudes are all dope.
Yeah.
They all like, if you go there and you're doing something wrong, they probably will correct you.
Yeah.
Because like, dude, why are you in my gym? Like, you got to know what you're doing to be here.
Yeah.
So.
You got all those big ass people.
Yeah. Can't even wipe their own butts.
Yeah. Oh, man. Gotta go through doors sideways and shit.
But it's just stupid. I didn't even see when I first started going to the gym. Like when I heavily started in like high school,
Yeah.
10 like grade, I think. I went for like 3 months, 4 months. Didn't really see much results.
Yeah.
But we were going, like all my forms were right. I made sure that I'd rather do 5 really good reps than 10 just go.
Yeah.
Because there's no point in doing that. You're not going to work your muscles.
Yeah.
And I could like feel it. People who go to the gym were like, you know, I had like a lot of friends that went to the gym.
Yeah.
And they're like, been working out? Like, they could tell. I was like, yeah. And then, like, that really does boost your confidence.
Yeah.
And people can tell. But like a lot of other people couldn't. And I didn't really start to see results until I did start taking protein powder.
Yeah.
I started taking protein powder, and within like a month, I was like, man, I've gotten bigger in this month than I have in the last 3 months.
Yeah.
And then I started taking creatine, and then I started to even like see more results.
Yeah.
But then after a certain period, I was in kind of like a stump. And once you're in that stump, you get back into that mood of, man, why am I coming?
Because like that's the point where it's like you need to keep doing this shit for like months.
Yeah, it's working out's a weird feeling.
Yeah.
Because you'll start out really amped, like, man, I'm gonna work out and look good.
Yeah.
Have fun. And then a couple months in, you're like, man, why am I doing this? Do I really want to go today?
Yeah.
And then like 3 or 4 months in, you start seeing a little results. You're like, man, I'm pumped. Can't wait to go to the gym. Every day, you're like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And it just gets like, you just get satisfaction. You get that instant satisfaction.
Yeah.
It's arm day. You see your veins pumping. You're like, you know,
Yeah.
you go until failure and you walk out of the gym like you left it all there.
Yeah.
Like, oh, your PE teacher would say, run and leave it all on the track. It's like, that's literally how you feel because you know you couldn't do anymore.
Yeah.
And you just get consumed by that because it's just instant. It's like instant gratification.
Yeah. Dude, when it's like arm days and shit, bro, like I would like obviously drive to the gym and I would get back in the car, and that shit would hurt to drive, bro.
One of the things I hated was leg day.
Yeah.
Because I drove a stick.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, I'd be shaking trying to push the clutch in.
Yeah.
And like that's how you know you got a good workout.
Yeah.
Even if you're consistently going every single day.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be sore. Because when you're sore, it just means you worked out a muscle that you never worked out.
Yeah.
Really, I'm pretty sure it means you tore your muscle.
Yeah.
And then the days you're sore is it's like building itself back up.
Yeah.
But you want that to happen because that means you're gaining muscle.
Yeah, I mean, that's what a lot of people think. Like, they're like, oh, dude, I'm fucking sore. That was a good-ass workout. But that's like...
It just means you haven't worked that out in a while. Like, everybody at PE after summer break or something, they're doing like lunges. Oh, I'm so sore from yesterday. It's like, you don't necessarily want to be sore.
Yeah.
But
it's like, dude, the last time you did lunges was 3 months ago.
Yeah. It's a good feeling if it's a different kind of sore.
Yeah.
Because if you don't run for a while, then you run, you're going to be sore.
Yeah.
But if you're working out your arms every day, and then that one day you have sore arms the next day, you're like, man, that was a good workout.
Yeah. Yeah, because I know I've had, like, you know, when I was doing it, like, consistently, you get to a point where, you know, you just don't get sore. But that doesn't mean, you know, you're going to have a good workout or, like, whatever. It just means, like, your body's used to, like...
You got to do something else.
Yeah.
You got to push yourself. Because you get stuck in that, all right, I'm going to do 10 sets of 10.
Yeah.
And at the beginning, you're struggling on, like, that 7th set. You're like, like, you're just barely making it to 10. And then a couple months go by, and you're just pumping them out, like, super easy.
Yeah.
And then you can't continue to do that. You can't continue to do 10 sets of 10.
Yeah.
You got to either do 10 sets of 15 or 5 sets of 10, or 5 sets of 15. Something, you got to change it up to where your muscle's not used to it.
Yeah, because I know, like, for, like, my arm days and stuff, like, my biceps, I would do, like, the main things I would do was, like, obviously bicep curls, and then hammer curls, and then crossbody curls. And those were, like, my main go-tos. Yeah. And then after a while, obviously, I got used to those.
Yeah.
So I switched it to, like, preacher curls and, like, a whole bunch of other curls. And when I switched it, I was like, yo, fuck.
Yeah, you feel it.
Yeah.
Because it's just, it's weird because you could be, like, a shredded, you could be 6'5", 240. Like, you look like you play football.
Yeah.
Because those dudes are, like, jacked. And then you go work in a construction site, and you're working muscles you've never worked before, so you're going to be sore. Same thing if you're, like, in construction, and then you go, like, run or something, you're going to be sore because you work muscles you never worked. Just because you're, like, big and athletic doesn't mean you still know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because there's so many times I'm like, you know, I'm pretty big, like, I'm not even like that. Like, I have some muscle, like, no way I can't do this. And then I'll go do something, like, just moving some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just working muscles you don't know that you have.
Yeah.
So you're kind of sore. It's just a weird thing. You have so many different muscles that you can legit just geek out on the gym. And that's why a lot of dudes are, like, shredded.
Yeah.
Because they geek out on it and they know this exercise works this muscle.
Yeah.
But within your calves, you have, like, 3 different muscles in your calves.
Yeah.
So you can work your upper, the lower, and then, like, the middle part.
Yeah.
So if you want to work, you know, you can do this to do this exercise. If you want to do, and you can do all 3 of them in one workout because they're different muscles.
Yeah.
And it's crazy at how much you could spend in a gym. You could spend all day in the gym and work out every single part of your body.
Yeah.
And if you go, like, from head to toe, and you won't be tired.
Yeah.
Because you're working out different parts.
That's how, because I obviously on the leg press, like, I'll be there for, like, ever, dude. Because you could, like, you know, move your feet up, down, left, right.
All different, everything.
Different, yeah.
It's just crazy. One little stance can change everything.
Yeah.
And then if you're supposed to have your feet this way and you have them this way, that ruins the whole workout. It really does. It's messed up.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people do that. Like, there's, you know, wide grip, there's normal grip, there's close grip. But if you go in between, like, close grip and wide grip, or close grip and normal grip, you're not really doing much. It's kind of just, you're fatiguing yourself.
Yeah.
And a lot of people do that. They'll fatigue themselves.
Yeah, because now I got a dude who, like, comes over for, like, chest days and stuff. And motherfucker's a cheater.
I hate people like that.
Yeah.
Legit, I hate cheating in general on everything.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'd like get cheated in school because I don't care.
Yeah.
But when you cheat on anything, the only thing you really cheat, just like teachers always say, you're only cheating yourself.
Yeah.
And it's such a big thing because there's nobody here to... You're just cheating yourself.
Yeah.
You're doing half reps and you say, oh, yeah, that was a good set. You're just cheating yourself.
Yeah.
You know that wasn't a good rep. Nobody cares.
Because we'll be, like, benching, and obviously, you know, the whole difference between the wide, normal, close. So he'll do cheating bitch. He'll do wide.
And then go halfway down.
Yeah, halfway down. And I'm like, dude, like that's not, you're not working your fucking chest at all.
Yeah.
He was like, that's mainly shoulders. He's like, dude, it's fine, dude, it's fine. And like, so I like, you know, the next set he went up, I like pushed his hands in.
Yeah.
And he like slowly said, I was like, bro.
And then you can't do it.
Yeah. And then like, I was like, yeah, okay, so, you know, you don't got to do it all the way, but just meet me halfway, all right?
Yeah.
Go halfway to where you're supposed to be. And go all the way down. And he was like, dude, that's way... I was like, yeah.
Because you're actually doing the exercise.
It's just crazy, man.
It's like, yeah, you throw some 45s on there and you're doing them half reps.
Yeah. And
then someone's like, no, you gotta go down. And then you actually go down, and then you can only go down with like 25s on.
Yeah.
It's just embarrassing. I don't care. I respect people that actually work out.
Yeah.
But I don't respect people that work out.
I like to switch on like my benches sometimes. Like I'll do like normal paced reps,
Yeah.
and then you just do like the slowly time one to like actually like feel the muscle.
Yeah.
Like that shit's nice.
Yeah, it's just there's so many things that you
Yeah.
can do. You could really tell people who know what they're doing at the gym, the people who don't.
Yeah. Dude, one thing like I slept on though was like underhand bench press.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I slept on those. That shit's nice, dude. It's a lot better with dumbbells. It's really hard with a barbell because it just feels weird.
Like the grip.
Yeah.
Because you're like this, but your hands aren't.
Yeah.
That's why I hate a lot of things with my like legs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like when I do squats, my legs are weird. I don't know why.
Yeah.
If I try to do too much weight, like my legs will. If you look at me while I do a squat, you're like, man, that dude's gonna die.
Yeah.
But like I don't feel like I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Because that's just how my legs like go in
Yeah.
work. So it's a little weird. That's why I hate leg day. I always hated leg day.
Yeah,
I don't know why everybody hates leg day.
It's so funny. So the thing is, like, I love leg day at the gym.
Yeah.
Especially because every time I go there, it doesn't matter like I usually always see the same people.
Yeah.
And every time I go there for leg day, they're always doing chest.
Yeah.
No matter what I'm like, I go there for back, legs, chest, whatever.
Chest.
Chest. And I'm like, sick. Nobody's using the fucking leg press, dude. Let's go.
Yeah. Usually leg presses get used for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Some guy will be on it, hit like 3 sets, he'll leave.
Yeah.
Our females will be on there all day. I hate gym females.
Yeah.
Because all of them, any gym female you ever talk to will say, dude, there's 10 dudes staring at me at all times. But it's like, you go in there
Yeah.
wearing the tightest clothes. I'm not saying like, you know, obviously someone's going to look at you.
Yeah.
But every dude in the gym knows you're there to work out.
Yeah.
Dudes who go there to work out, they don't care about you.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh, she's pretty cute. She's got like a fat number.
Dude,
And
that's
then
what I
they'll
was
just
thinking.
look at you and walk by. They're not going to stare at you like.
Yeah, like I always think about that because like obviously like the Planet Fitness, like how they're set up, it's like the leg press and there's a squat rack in front of it.
Yeah.
And there's the mirror in front of it.
Yeah.
And I was on the leg press and there's a girl in front of me on the squat rack.
Yeah.
And obviously I'm looking past her in the mirror
Yeah.
at myself.
And she's probably like, oh my god,
Yeah.
she's staring at me.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, like I'm really not looking at you, dude. I'm looking at myself. Like
That's, I don't know. I feel in the gym, like, when I would go every single day,
yeah.
I literally, from when I started to when I was done,
Mm-hmm.
I went every single day.
Yeah.
We had made literally no day off. Like, we wouldn't take like a Saturday or Sunday off.
Yeah.
We went every day for like 3 months straight.
Mm-hmm.
And then we started taking Sundays off for like active days.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of going to the gym, we would go like run, or we would literally just go do whatever as long as we're not just sitting at home doing nothing.
Yeah.
So like maybe go like on a hike or something.
Yeah.
So, and then once like the holidays started hitting, we couldn't go every day because we had to like, go to our families or whatnot. So we try to go in the morning or whatnot. But yeah, it was kind of when we both hit our slump.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of lost a lot of motivation.
Yeah.
So instead of going every day, we'd go like every other day. And then that turns into a whole,
Yeah.
oh, well, you know, I didn't work out yesterday.
It's a whole downhill.
Yeah, it is. But then that's when we both kind of got jobs and stuff,
Yeah.
so we couldn't go every day anyways because we had school and work.
Yeah.
Just like,
It's like now the only time I go is like 4 a.m.
yeah, it's like I'm sleeping, I need my sleep. So, I mean, it was cool while it lasted, but then I really like screwed myself because I said I don't need to go.
Yeah, it's tough to keep it consistent. Yeah.
It really is when you're in your slump.
Yeah.
Once you're like feeling yourself in the gym, it's hard to stop.
Yeah.
Because you're like, man, if I stop, I'm gonna lose this, and I really don't want to lose this
Yeah.
because I'm feeling good about it. You're like, I'm just hitting my new PR. You know, I'm feeling myself. I can't wait to go to the gym. But that's how I felt every day. Because once I started like taking my protein stuff, and I actually started to see like more results, more people started to say, like, "Oh, dude, you work out."
Yeah.
Because I'd be wearing like the same clothes. To school or whatnot, and then I'd just be like standing there, and like you could tell people like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, he works out.
Yeah.
Because I got to the point where you knew I worked out, but you wouldn't say anything.
Yeah.
And then the next part was people would start telling you that you work out.
Yeah.
Because once people start telling you about something you do, that's when you know you're doing it.
Yeah.
You got the people who just start out like, hey man, you know I play football? Like, oh, good job. I bet you do.
Yeah.
And then you get to the point where, like, people are like, hey,
That's
man,
a football player.
You play football?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah. And then you get to the next point where, like, that guy's a football player.
Yeah.
It feels good.
Dude, yeah, I had that shit happen to me. Like, I was at that Hawaiian barbecue.
Yeah.
After, like, a gym sesh. Random dude.
Yeah.
He just looks over at me. He's like, damn, how much you lift, bro?
Yeah.
Like,
honestly, that's like one of the most satisfying things in almost anything. If you have a really nice car and somebody starts coming up to you like, oh, what you got in there?
Yeah.
It's like, is that a 6.0 or a 5.3? He's like, that's a 6.0. It's like, man, those 35 tires or 33s and whatnot. And someone who actually like knows what they're talking about, and they start to like kind of compliment you and stuff, and like, oh yeah, that's nice. Like I would have, if I had a 6.0, you know, I would have did this instead of that. But you know, a lot of people have been doing that. So how do you feel about that?
Yeah.
It's like one of the most satisfying things when someone who knows what they're doing actually like likes what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because people all the time don't know what they're doing, especially with cars.
Yeah.
They're like, that's a great car. I like it.
Yeah, it's like that one video where it's like the kid staring at the car. And he's like, oh, like, why do you care about the kid? He was like, because I used to be that kid.
Yeah. But it's great. Especially like a dude that's like big.
Yeah.
Me and my buddy, we went to the gym. There was a dude, white dude.
Mm-hmm.
He was like jacked, and he worked in the front.
Yeah.
And we were talking to him one day. He's like, yeah, man, I've seen you guys here for every day for like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
He's like, man, like that was literally me. He was like jacked. But he's like, yeah. So we were talking to him like, what's your secret?
Yeah.
And he gets so big. He's like, honestly, man, it's just creatine. Like,
Yeah.
I come every day. I work out, drink my creatine, my shake. You know, that's really what I do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the best feelings is when you do it natural.
Yeah.
If you get on these hormones and all this other garbage, it doesn't feel right.
Nah.
One of the best feelings is just having that natural. You really do feel better.
Yeah.
When you start working out and when you start eating better, you could feel it. I'll eat sugar and you could like you'll taste it. If I eat anything like fried, like if you give me a bucket of like fried chicken, like Popeye's chicken, and I'll eat a piece of chicken, like I'll feel it in my stomach.
Yeah. And
I don't even eat that healthy, but I feel it. So because all that stuff is garbage.
Yeah.
It's not real food. It's all processed and just gross. It's not fresh.
Yeah.
So really, if you're healthy and you eat it, you can tell it's not good. Your stomach is just no. Because if you eat all this bad stuff, like most of us do, and you try to eat like a salad or something, your stomach's like, ew, what is this?
Yeah.
But that's funny. Just read my watch. Let's read something. But it's sad.
7 minutes, but we should probably wrap it up. Sorry, 11.
Oh yeah.
Probably like 2 hours in anyways.
You know, one day, this summer, I'd do it. honestly, I never had that story where I could say, you know, this female rejected me, so I fell into depression, and
Oh, yeah.
I started working out. Even if I did have that story, I wouldn't say it.
Yeah.
I would not give that female satisfaction.
Yeah.
But the really reason why I started working out was because I wanted to. I wanted to look better for myself. I wanted to feel better.
Yeah.
And that's really the only way to see any type of results.
Yeah.
If you go because you want to get girls to like you, you're not going to get motivated.
Nah.
Really the only way to have success in the gym is to be motivated.
Yeah.
If you have no motivation, you're not going to want to go. It's going to be like a job you hate. Like, why am I here? I don't want to be here. You're going to go in there with terrible form, and you're just going to be wasting your time. Well,
fucking half repping so you can get out of there quicker.
yeah, it's just there's no point. The best way to do it is for you. And that's why there's a lot of females that are like, you know, I don't even like dudes with all these muscles. I like dudes with dad bods.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know why they do it. It's like, you think we do it for you?
Nah, dude.
It's like, you know, well, I don't get dressed for guys. Yeah, you do. If you didn't, then you just walk around naked everywhere. But
Bro, I'm trying to stare at myself in a mirror for like 3 hours.
Every time I get in the shower, I look at it like I flex a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't do it for you. I don't care.
It's like, I did that, bro.
Because it's great, because most dudes who went to the gym, who worked out, they didn't look that way.
Yeah.
So just like me, I all through like until 10th grade really is when I started to be cool.
Yeah.
So like females would just kind of like didn't really, you know, whatever. But then once I started working out, I was like, you know what? I just kind of stopped worrying about females.
Yeah.
And then I got super picky about it, and I would be the one rejecting them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even waste my time. And that's really what it's all about. Just being healthy, being fit, doing it for yourself.
Yeah. Shit feels good.
It does. Because it's not even about, oh my God, well, you rejected me when I was younger, so I'm going to reject you. It's like, no, if you're cute, if you're worth my time, I don't really care.
Yeah.
But now that I'm here, you know, I was here. Now that I'm here, I have my standards.
Yeah.
So if I'm here and you're here, no. But if I was here, you're here, and now I'm here, and now you're like, okay, I'm not going to hold you a grudge. I know I was ugly.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hate you for that. But now you're ugly and I'm not. Ha!
So you had your chance, bro.
Right? We were in the same league, but now we're not.
It's like, I'm not going to tell you who's above who, but I think we know.
4 minutes.
Yeah.
Summer 2022.
Yeah, man. Let us know if y'all got any, what's it called, New Year's resolutions, and your plans.
If you got your summer bods ready, that's what I'm doing. I'm about to hit the gym like super hard once I get fixed and heal up. I'm taking pictures before I start, and I'm taking pictures after, and I'm actually gonna try to get back into peak physical condition. And I'm gonna actually, once I get back into it and I can actually start lifting weights, I'm gonna start kind of like posting random stuff and like that. And like not really show my progress, but kind of just show some stuff and whatnot.
So like put a little arm pick here and there.
Yeah, and then just to see. That's honestly, I love to see
the progress.
Yeah. I don't care who it is. I'm not gonna get jealous. Like people get jealous of their friends. It's like, no, I love to see progress. I don't care if you're buying nicer things than me. All that's gonna make me do is push me to buy something nicer than you. Because if you have something nicer than me, you're going to make fun of me. Yeah. We don't really care, but, you know.
Yeah. I always have a bunch of dudes coming in to, like, the shop, and they'll be like, dude, I went from, like, 300 down to 200. And I'm like, dude, fucking sick, bro.
You know, I'm going to be all mad about it.
Yeah.
I did it, too.
Yeah.
You know, like, I want to be happy for you. Yeah. That's just going to push me. You having all that motivation and drive, it's just going to push me to have all that. Yeah. And that's, like they say, you are what your friends are.
Yeah.
It really is. hate people who get jealous. Like, why?
Oh, man.
That's a terrible attitude to have. So anyway, send me your titties. Send me your, pictures.
Yeah, let us see your progress pictures, whether it's going forward or backward.
I will make fun of you if it's backwards.
Yeah. We're not gonna be jealous.
No. Been there, done that.
Oh yeah.
I do like titties though.
Oh yeah.
I still haven't got any submissions from first episode. Kind of sad. I mean,
Dude, I always
I was counting on that.
yeah, whenever I like FaceTime somebody, I'll just be like, trying to pop a titty?
No.
Yeah.
Like, I got my hopes up.
Oh man.
But yeah, we'll like always, we'll put our links in description. You can always follow us, hit us up.
Let us
Send
know if
us,
you want us to, what you guys want us to talk about.
Yeah.
Car stuff, working out.
Send us questions, whatever you want.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I think next episode's going to be about mental and physical health.
Yeah.
A little bit of depression and sadness. Because we've all been there. We've all done that.
I think at like some point, like I want to go out and like interview people too.
I want to do that, but
Yeah.
I don't know if people are actually going to.
Like we have to go to like a place where we know there's.
You got to go to like a college campus
Yeah.
while school's in session.
Yeah. Can't go where there's like a bunch of fucking like Karens.
Yeah. What are you doing? Wear a mask.
Yeah.
Where to?
I didn't say you could record me.
I don't want to record you. Nobody was recording you. I was clearly recording this guy who was talking to me.
You just walked in front of the camera.
Oh my god, stop